the amount of work that these professionals behind me and many other professionals in many rooms behind us who are watching right now. I don't have the room here to bring them all in, but they have been working round the clock so hard on the coronavirus. It's a tough one, but a lot of progress has been made. I want to provide an update to our people, to our citizens, to the world, frankly, on our action to address the coronavirus and those that have been hurt badly by it. At this moment, we have 22 patients in the United States currently that have coronavirus. Unfortunately, one person passed away overnight. She was a wonderful woman, a medically high-risk patient in her late 50s. 4 others are very ill. Thankfully, 15 are either recovered fully or they're well on their way to recovery. And in all cases, they've been let go in their home. Additional cases in the United States are likely, but healthy individuals should be able to fully recover. And we think that will be a statement that we can make with great surety now that we've gotten familiar with this problem. As an important part of our efforts, on Monday I'll be meeting with the largest pharmaceutical companies in the world, actually. They'll be coming to the White House, and we're talking about a vaccine and developing very quickly, and they've already started working on it, developing very rapidly a vaccine for the virus, to combat the virus. And we're having very good initial feedback. But these companies will be coming to the White House on Monday. Tremendous amounts of supplies are already on hand. We have 43 million masks, which is far more than anyone would have assumed we could have had so quickly. And a lot more are coming. Today, the White House Coronavirus Task Force, led by Vice President Mike Pence, they met for 2.5 hours. I spent a lot of that time with them also, and we came up with some ideas, recommendations, and frankly, some pretty strict edicts that we're going to be going by, and Mike's going to be discussing that. I also want to thank, by the way, governors and representatives of our various states, in some cases, some more than others, because they've really been working very hard in areas where we've seen indication of the virus. But I want to thank the governors and all of the representatives from all of our states. The rooms they've made available, the speed with which they've worked has really been incredible.
Or March, excuse me. And a week from today, Pete Buttigieg himself will be talking to voters here in Boise. It definitely feels like the presidential race has come to Idaho, and voters tell me they're ready. The canvass team for Elizabeth Warren's campaign in Boise kicked off at 9 this morning.
I love to see that civic engagement and people caring about what happens to their country.
Representative Rubel says she's not officially endorsing Warren, but she says she wanted to share her personal experience with her back during their time at Harvard Law School.
But one thing that was extremely clear to everybody was that she had dedicated her life to fighting for the poor working folk of this country, and that was the thrust of her legal work.
Supporters at the Bernie Sanders March were joined by around 20 protesters. Those supporting Sanders' campaign tell me his beliefs matter to them.
I just think we should expand that opportunity to every student who wants to go to college, that they can find the funding for that, that they don't have to rely on predatory government lending as well as even more predatory private lending, which at exorbitant usurious interest rates that just take advantage of students.
Everybody either has or knows someone who has had a medical emergency, and I think just having that worry of not only getting well and recovering from that medical emergency, but having the weight of how am I going to pay for this, I think that's a really compelling message to look at that and say we don't have to live like that. We can choose to take care of each other and just do better as a society.
And just this week, Boise's Mayor Lauren McLean gives her endorsement to presidential candidate Pete Buttigieg. Buttigieg is expected to meet with Boise voters next Saturday. Now, early voting is still going on for both Ada and Canyon counties. You can find information about how and where to vote by going to our website at idahonews.com and clicking on this story. Early voting ends next Friday. Live in the studio, Haley Squires, CBS 2 News.
Well, there's a new